A wonderful evening to you all, fellow great minds and fellow wonderful unit heads leaders who are on this very platform, who dared themselves work assiduously and so heartily to raise fund, and we are joyously hoping and hopefully registered as cluster owners and sponsors. Indeed, I owe you every explanation, and indeed, I owe you a very strong apology. I repeat, I owe you a very strong apology. And on this, I'm begging you, pleading with you to just forgive me for not coming up until now. I'm really sorry, and I repeat, I'm really, really sorry about the whole stuff. For sure, I remain your coordinator as far as the St Rita program is concerned. You all knows my names. Victor Ngare Modi is my name. I've not changed my name and will remain never to change my name. It is only death that will do so. I welcome you to this very moment. I really, really want to pour my heart with you. I want to express myself to you all. And today, you are going to bear me witness, just like I have always treat with you carefully. Mark my words today. Today is a Sunday, being 9th of July, still in the new calendar year 2023. Time check is about 7 on the dot, 7 p.m. on the dot. I've chosen to speak with you. There are so many salient issues I intend to address. And I should have lay low, but due to persistent call, summertime from the late hours of the night, some of you who has my number are calling to begin to ask what is really going on because of insinuations you may have had somewhere regarding St Rita disbursing tomorrow, St Rita disbursing today, St Rita haven't disbursed or must have started disbursement yesterday or thereabout. Well, I have chosen to talk to you. I owe you that explanation, and I'm giving you my word. But today, I also want to say, whatsoever I say here, go and say it anywhere. I'm going to stand to defend it. Make this voice note if you so choose to go anywhere. And when I'm called, I have my facts, I will stand to defend it. I'm not speaking to you, and I'm not going to say, keep it here. No, I won't restrict you to that extent. If you so choose, share it. It doesn't bother me to anything. Now, I want to really address an issue here. Sometime some weeks back, yeah, or probably that should be like the second week of last month of June, you may have seen some miscreant information, some unrealistic information from a ghost, wherever, circulating around, asking coordinators of St Rita Grant to go and collect a 3,000 naira from every unit head and a so-called passport and a national ID card and sent. Look, I wasn't ready. I was never ready. And even till date, until tomorrow, I'm not going to give a damn to such shit. Believe you me, I'm not going to give a damn to such shit by this time. Right? St. Rita or Mr. Rita or Madam Rita, to be very candid with you, my fellow great minds, we don't know the gender of this human being. We don't know the gender of this human being. Whether it is a she or it is a he. We don't know who we have been dealing with for 2 years now running. We don't know. That is the fact. Secondly, let me also put it across to you all, to your knowledge, that we do not know the official address of this self-acclaimed organization. We don't know her office. One, she purported a certain office to be in Lagos. We've done our part to locating that address. It is nowhere to be found. Maybe it is under a lagoon. That is the only place no one want to take risks to go under the lagoon because you won't survive it. Two, a purported address in Port Harcourt. Even our fellow coordinators who are resident in Port Harcourt don't know where this address is located. Maybe it should be inside Eleme IC or Kene or Ne IC. That is why it is not located. These are two incidents that has caught my fancy, and I'm beginning to tread with caution with such a person. Number three, to cut your fancy, that since we began risking our life to canvass for St. Rita and have mobilized millions of nairas to her, none of us have ever spoken with her on phone. That might surprise you. Right? None of us have ever spoken with her on phone. None of us have been able to speak with the secretary on phone. That's arrogant human being. A young girl that was not well trained, wasn't well cultured in her home. That is it. It has always been a WhatsApp chat and all sorts of things. Whenever they choose to respond, they respond shabbily as they could. Though that is how limited in their knowledge they are. So these criteria should be enough for us to begin to retrace our step. Who and what are we really doing? I know so many other coordinators are not sensitive about these areas. But me, for one, they say once bitten, twice shy. And I've been bitten once, I've been bitten twice on the ground of the fear of unknown. But I think this time, no way. My body, please, has received enough beating from the grant handlers. And I'm not ready for anybody to beat me again as far as it has to do with grant in this country. Count me out. So, friends, I am here to address you on what has been going on for some weeks now, close to a month. The issue all started when? Right? It all started sometime in March or so. Right? Let me say on March 14th, 2023. That was when St Rita brought up a purported message that we should coordinate our unit heads to pay another 33,000. Right? No, not 3,000 rather. Very sorry. He asked us to pay 10,000 naira. Right? For what you call a disbursement authority on March 14. And mind you, that before this time, there have been issues. When she came up, that CBN asked her to pay, is it 1 billion naira? Look, that thing took me a whole lot of time. I said I was never going to ask any of my group to pay that money. It was calls and calls here and there, right? Some persons, we rock mine, and they said, Victor, whichever way, you cannot really tell. Well, put it on the platform. Whoever that is willing, let them do so. And that was how it took me almost over 1 month for me to bring that information. Luckily, yeah, some of you responded, and while some did not. But the whole monies that was raised as required, we raised that money, and we paid that money. How much? One put together was 105,000 that we paid. Each coordinator paid. That was what we raised and paid. 85,000, and it came up to say whether disbursement ID card 20,000, put together 105,000. We paid that money. Brethren, like it will be addressed in the church. Lo and behold, we've been going around in the circle until today. Nothing has been done. Outside that, St Rita puts up a disbursement date to be in February, or let me say disbursement period to be in February 2023. Second week of February, on the 7th, I remember, of February, I put up a chat to her, and I said, Madam, this is coming up. How are we going to meet? I asked her that question because I've suggested to her that we are beginning to have doubt towards her. We want her to have a facial meeting with us. Because of that security threat within that period of time, I suggested to her to hold a visual meeting with alternate measures. Use Facebook Live or use WhatsApp and all of these things. I suggested to her. She brought to our platform, and it was like a vote. People voted that it should be a facial meeting. And she said she was going to get across to us. Till today, St Rita went submarined like a Navy ship. We never had anything from her. Only for her to swim up the seashore again and came up with the issue of whatsoever. Rice disbursement or rice and whatsoever. And I was like, I live in Asaba, very close to Onitsha. There's no part of the country where food commodities will be as cheaper as it is in Onitsha. So why should I contribute money for rice to whom I don't know? How is my rice going to come to me? My friends, so people contributed this money. Look, till today, nobody see a penny. A ghost of rice, nobody saw it. And they tell you now the truth. People contributed, she collect, she hide. She went away again and came up with that silly demand in March 14th that we should pay another round of 10,000 for whatsoever stupid name she calls it. It is a disbursement authority. Fine and good. I took it to the private wall of the secretary and asked, please, we have just finished paying a whooping sum of 105,000. How comes this? What the secretary responded to me was that is a request that is coming from the CEO's desk. I said, okay, no problem. Thank you for your kind response. I took it back to her and engaged her in a chat, right? I engaged her in a chat. That is it. I engaged her in a chat. Seriously. Still on that March 14, I engaged her in that chat and asked, she should tell me what disbursement authority is. She kept mute. I chatted her and reminded her that we are the coordinators that have worked tirelessly to mobilize people on the ground of trust. We've paid our monies. We have your ID cards. We have your branded t-shirt. Is this not an authority to us that we are partners with this organization? She kept mute. She never responded. I reminded her that we have paid a certain amount of money that you asked us to pay. Oh, guess what? St Rita said she cannot remember asking us to pay such amount of money. I said, what? What are you talking about? I went for that to break it down to her. She said she cannot remember asking us to pay anything. I engaged her, and lo and behold, she came out boldly to say she's not aware. I said, oh, you are not aware. What did I do? Ranging from that 14th, 15th, and 16th of March 2023, I went down to our coordinators platform and pulled all the messages she posted and her secretary regarding the monies we paid. St Rita still went on to deny that the account we have been paying that money to does not belong to her, so she knows nothing about, and went on to say it is only this 10,000 that she is aware and she has ever asked of. I said, all right, what can we do? Madam, I suggested to her, I said, if you are sure of what you're saying, please come boldly to the coordinators platform and say, one of the coordinators have revealed to you that you guys have been paying money, right? That I never asked for. I have my proof of chat with her on my WhatsApp. Please, I'm not just trying to castigate her for no reason. I don't know her from anywhere. She doesn't know me from Adam. What has brought us, or what should have brought us together as it stands, is just this grant. So it is my mind I'm speaking, and heaven bears me witness that I'm not just making a fictitious stories about this person. Let her write. Since that 16th of March that we communicated last till today, St Rita has never responded. Right? She has never responded. And I said, okay, you see that money? I will not pay. Many of our coordinators, yes, who love collecting as it has always been. They went, they paid that money. But that one did not concern me, my brethren. It did not concern me. The fact is that I stood my ground that I was never going to pay. It wasn't quite long. She created a platform and we were all there, blah, 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 said and done, talk shit, talk that, talk left and right, blah. I mean, all those cut and nail, carpentry, English and whatsoever, welding English, welding languages here and there. Well, would they read and would they laugh, would they go? Would they say, well, money, no language. Money, no try. But lo and behold, with the Siam, it waka passes. With the look, it waka the passes. So when it comes to this issue, the recent issue that we should ask our coordinators, unit heads to do what? To pay 3,000. It is a shit development. It is an illicit development. I was never going to do that. Let me still surprise you. At a certain time, St Rita told us that her elder sister died. It is on record. We have it as information there. That some persons who volunteered, who supported her financially, right, and all sorts of things. She promised she was going to disclose the address of where the burial funeral was going to hold, or ceremony was going to hold. Till today, she did not. Those who risked themselves and went to trace my brother, then at the time when I hear, some coordinators have also even disclosed that they took the risk. Some went to Bayelsa to find out. They don't know anywhere. Some went to Port Harcourt to find out. The information we got is that they could not trace anywhere. That is on record too. So this issue of a 3,000, those who have decided to go on the ground that yes, they will benefit from it. Me, I'm just informing you today that I will not ask any one of you anymore to pay a dime to a ghost. I will not ask any one of you to pay a dime. I've got